I like money. I don't joke with money. So
To win, to fight, to conquer.
hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Soso. For those of you who don't know, now you know. If you're new here, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that subscribe button down below, and turn on your notification button so you get notified when I upload a new video. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Today's video, I'm collaborating with a friend called Tosin. Her channel is at Tosin's Takeover. We both do beauty, skincare, lifestyle, and our Canadian experiences on our YouTube channel. And on this video, we decided to give you a list of things that you should bring with you when you're coming to Canada, and the things that you should do when you finally land and arrive in Canada. On my part, I'm going to be sharing with you guys a few important things that you should bring with you when you're coming to Canada. And on Tosin's part, in her channel, which I would link in the description box down below and the iCard here, she's going to be sharing with you guys what you should do and the things you should get when you finally arrive Canada. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. This list I have here are basically the list of things that I wish I had brought to Canada, and the list of things that I brought that is very important and necessary, and I don't want you guys to make that mistake. So you got your visa, you're about to pack your bags and baggages, and you now want to come to Canada. Please make sure that these things are with you. Make sure that you've packed your bags full of these things and not unnecessary things that you're gonna throw away when you get to Canada or at the airport. Make sure that this list is in your bag, and have it in mind as well the amount of luggage that you are supposed to carry when you're coming to Canada. I think it's 46 kg, 23. So my guys, don't go and be balling with other things. Make very good use of that 46 kg, and I think you can also carry like a hand luggage or a handbag. I can't remember, but I know I had, when I was traveling, I had about 2 luggages, a hand luggage and a cross bag, because I packed a lot of unnecessary things, and I'm gonna talk about it. First thing first, this is very obvious, but I've heard stories of people forgetting their passports, so I'm gonna say, make sure that you have your passport with you. I don't see how you're going to travel, without your passport. For me, I had my hand luggage, I had my handbag where I put my passport, my travel documents and everything. So be very sure, I'm going to say it again, be very sure that you've packed that one in a separate bag. It's obvious, but I'm emphasizing it because some people will still forget. You understand? The second one, again, talking about documents, your credentials, school certificates, birth certificates, every document that you have as a human being, my darling, pack it. This is where I messed up. I didn't carry anything. I didn't even carry my school certificate. I didn't carry my birth certificate. I didn't carry nothing. The only thing I brought to the abroad was my passport and voter's card. And that voter's card was even by mistake. It was just in my wallet. That's why it came with me. The actual thing I brought was my passport. But darling, when I got here, when it was time to, go to school, I was trying to, there's something that we do here. You evaluate your certificate with West Canada. They evaluate your certificate and grade it with the standards of Canada. When it was now time for me to do that so that I can get back to school. Baby, woo! You know the way Nigeria is. It was not time for me to submit my certificates, submit transcripts. I suffered. When I say I suffered, honey. I sent a message to my university that I needed a transcript. It took forever. It took forever for them to send the transcript. I'm not even going to talk about the money I spent to get out the transcript, to have it sent to West Canada. My love, please, from me to you, I'm advising you as a friend, a sister, pack it, okay? Whatever credential certificate that you have, that you know is important document that concerns your life, please pack it. Carry it all. Because I sent my transcript, I sent my certificate over. I sent a lot of other documents, my birth certificate. I'm still struggling with my birth certificate. I sent, what was the other thing I had to send? I can't remember. When it was time to send those things, I struggled. If I had just carried them, instead of packing all the unnecessary things that I'm going to discuss later that I packed, my guy, my life would have been easier. Number 3, a functional Nigerian bank account and an ATM card. Because you're coming to a new country, you do not have dollars. You do not have the bank account in this country. You don't even know how much the money is or whatever. You need a functional Nigerian bank account and an ATM card that will allow you spend money and buy things that you need. In my case, I was very happy to have taken my GT Bank, which is still forever serving me till today. I took my GT Bank ATM card because I like money. I don't joke with money. So that one, I couldn't have forgotten that one. And my mobile app was steady with me on my phone. So it wasn't hard for me to spend money when I got here before I got used to the exchange rates, and all of that. You don't want to be dealing with unnecessary spending when you arrive in a new country. So please, a functional Nigerian bank account. When I finally settled down, before I could get used to dollars or start getting dollars or start opening bank accounts, I was using my GT Bank. They would calculate the equivalent of naira and dollar when I spend and charge me accordingly. So you do need that. Number 3, this one, I didn't think that I would need it as much as I do. Food stuff. If you can carry, please carry food stuff, because what you're gonna find here is you would not be able to eat a lot of things on time because your body is trying to get used to a new country and their food, the lifestyle, the kind of meals that you find here. So please, if you can, carry your Nigerian food. I didn't bother because I didn't know, told me I was just traveling abroad. I was excited. I didn't think of anything. So I didn't carry any kind of food stuff. But when I arrived in the abroad, darling, for some days I couldn't eat because I could not understand the type of food. Please, I can't even explain. Carry food stuff if you can, so you will not come and be doing unnecessary, unplanned, intermittent fasting. Carry your food stuff, because I didn't understand burger for a very long time when I got to this country. I didn't understand poutine. What is that? Now I love poutine though. I love poutine so much. But I didn't understand it at the time. What is poutine, please? Why are you gonna give me fried chips and chicken? Was just, it was nothing like Nigerian chicken. But I was forced to eat all these things because I did not carry Nigerian food. And if you want to buy Nigerian food here, like the African food, you're going to spend a whole lot. So please pack the ones you can pack so that before you start spending so much in African stores, you have at least enough to last you a very long time for you to settle and then start buying African food. Because right now, in this my life, the only reason I have not bought the Beamer that I want to buy is because of African food that I keep spending my hard-earned money on. I can't do without it because there are certain food here that I can't just eat. I am too Nigerian for those kind of food. Where am I? I don't know the number anymore. If you are keeping count, I think we're in number 4. I don't know, number whatever we are is creams and toiletries. It is when you get abroad you will know that sanitary pad is expensive, and it's unnecessarily expensive that you cannot just imagine that you are spending that kind of money on sanitary. You are spending that kind of money on just body cream. What the heck? Please, if you can, carry your creams and your toiletries, bring them with you to Canada. I'm not even joking. You're not gonna understand the pains, because it's going to be hard at first for you to find your type of cream, your type of makeup and all of that. So you need to bring them with you so that you can waste a little bit of time. You can give yourself some grace before you're able to find all these things. In my case, the thing I really spent money on to buy in Nigeria and bring here was makeup, and I'm so grateful. Even in 2020, I still have makeup that I brought from 2017 when I was traveling abroad with me that I'm still using. A very good example is my Zaron palette. My Zaron palette still serves me. That contour palette, God bless you, Zaron, please. My pencils, like this brown pencil, I forgot what it's called. It's not Davis, it's not the other one. It's one new one that got out when I was traveling. I carried those ones. I carried like a dozen. And brothers and sisters, I still have like 3 out of those dozens I took since 2017. Do you know why? Because I don't wear makeup all the time. I'm a makeup artist, but I don't wear makeup all the time. I only started wearing makeup like every week these days since I started YouTube. So those things are still with me. A lot of the makeup I took are still with me, because before you find your shade, before you find this and that, I was lucky because from Nigeria I was using MAC Cosmetics, so it wasn't hard for me to find my powder, my foundation and all of that. Even though I've stopped using foundation for now, like I really don't use foundation for my makeup anymore. I just use my powder and my concealer. But I was using MAC Cosmetics, so MAC Cosmetics was easy for me to find, because at the time I was even in Nigeria, my aunties used to buy from abroad for me when they're coming to Nigeria. They used to buy like a lot so that I can have enough. So that wasn't hard. But if you're using like those Nigerian brands and you know that you are not used to all these ones that they have here, please carry them and bring, because you're not going to find your shade on time. You understand? So your toiletries, your creams, your makeup, carry as much as you can. I don't say buy the whole world, but just carry the ones you can carry. Good. We're good? Okay. Number 6. For women, I don't know what to say for guys, but for women, please. You see what I have in my head right now? Carry it! How many do you have? Pack it, your wigs. Yes, because what you're gonna find when you get here is you're gonna want to make your hair, and they're gonna tell you $120. I remember I was gonna make braids. I think it was just 4 months after I arrived. I wanted to make braids, box braids. You will even have to discuss the length, not like in Nigeria where you just call Musil. I want to braid my hair. Musil will just braid hair to your waist for you. For how much? How much, say, if I can't remember, maybe 1.5, whatever. Here, you have to discuss the length. Is it shoulder length, blah, blah, blah. After we finish discussing length, lady said $120. And I'm like, why? What land am I buying that I'm paying $120? Excuse me? What saved me were all of this. So after doing all that struggle, I braided once or twice actually after like a year, but at a point I decided to cut my hair and just concentrate on my wigs. And thank God for wigs that I brought. I've brought some while I'm here. I've even imported some from Nigeria. Wigs save the day. If you know you're not going to be spending $120 every 2 weeks, $200 every 2 weeks to make your hair, please carry your wigs and bring them with you. I don't know about the guys if you're going to carry your barber. But seriously, barbing is not that expensive here. So yeah, I think for the guys, you're good. But girls, carry your wigs. So the next one is the most important thing that you need to bring with you. I don't know how you're going to find it, but please find it, because this country, no matter how much they tell you it's cold abroad, you see Canada, you'll never see nothing like it in your life. Please buy a very good jacket and bring with you. What did I say? A very good jacket, because you will never ever be able to imagine the kind of cold that you're gonna meet, the kind of shocking, bone cracking, blood stiffing cold that you're gonna jam in this country. So please look for a very, very nice jacket. Don't make the mistake I made. The jacket I wore, I was doing fancy. I even wore rugged jeans, my guy. I wore rugged jeans. And I was coming abroad in December. When I landed, the ego has landed. I ran back into the airport because the jacket I was wearing was looking like I wore nothing. I felt naked inside the freezer. I could not believe I cannot believe my eyes. See, If you want to use all your money to look for a very, I don't know where you're gonna find it, but find a very, very strong jacket and very important boots, especially if you're coming in winter. Let's say like between September to like March. If you're coming at that time, please, for the sake of your life, invest in a very strong jacket, okay? If you're coming, say like from April till like August, thereabout, you're probably good. Wear whatever, because it's just the way the country is cold, that's the way it's hot. If you wear too much, you're gonna die of heat, okay? That's just it for that one. The next one is from my experience, right? It might not be the case for you, but from my experience, I'm gonna beg you. If I was able to kneel down now, I'll probably kneel down and beg you. Please, leave your clothes in Nigeria, okay? Give out the one you can give out, okay? Because look at me, JJC. I don't know why in my brain I thought, okay, people in the abroad, they used to be naked, because I don't know why I was packing clothes as if I don't know why I was packing clothes as if the abroad is Garden of Eden where Adam and Eve was naked. But what you're going to find is you're going to be tired of clothes when you get here. Oh, why are you packing clothes? Why? Please. I packed all my clothes from Nigeria. Brethren, it did not take 5-6 months for those clothes not to enter me again, because I'd added weight, and then that space was useless. Space that I could have used to carry food stuff, I could have used to carry even my documents that I forgot. Space in my luggage that I could have used. Those 2 luggages I had, the 23 kg, there was nothing in it apart from clothes and shoes. Look at me now. Take a look at me now. You will buy clothes. You will buy clothes. You will buy, because every weather change, you're gonna have to change your wardrobe to a different type of outfit. So you see all those summer clothes that we have in Nigeria, because we don't have weather in Nigeria. We just form Amatan, all our weather combined is summer abroad. Note that, just face down. All Nigeria weather combined is summer abroad. So whatever clothes you think you're gonna pack to this country, please, I tell you today, it might be useless. So please, carry small. Don't pack your entire life and bring to the abroad. When it comes to clothes, don't pack too much, so that you will have space for other important things. I think the last one would be, from what I've heard from a lot of people, medications. I really did not carry medications, and I didn't really have need for them when I got here, because I got sick, trying to get used to the weather, but not like really that sick. It was just, the body, the environmental change. So I've heard from a lot of my friends that you should bring medication. So if you can, maybe 1 or 2 sachets of malaria drugs, because obviously, again, to get drugs here when you just arrive, you don't have your insurance yet, you don't have your medical aid and all of that, it might be very expensive. So if you can, take some of those. I think that is everything I have today when it comes to the things that you should bring with you, the very important things that you should carry with you when you're coming to this country, so that you're not gonna do a dino like me, especially when it comes to credentials. I'm going to say this again. I need to emphasize this particular one. Please, your credentials, whatever documents that you have. I'm starting to talk like a pastor. It's because it's pained me. I have spent a lot of money trying to get my documents from Nigeria to this place, especially when it comes to universities. If you have anything you need from university, carry it. Make sure you already have your certificate before you even travel, because trying to get those kind of things from your school is hard. And the moment they hear abroad, if that thing was 10 naira, I don't know why they're gonna make it 50 naira. So why you wanna stress yourself like me? I think that is everything that I have today for you guys when it comes to the important things that you should pack with you when you're traveling to Canada or a new country. It might not necessarily be Canada. Whenever you're traveling abroad, relocating abroad, I believe a lot of these things, the things on this list will be important to you as well, even if you're not coming to Canada. So make sure you write these things down. Make sure you cross-check them when you're packing your luggages so that you don't forget anyone. Like I said in the beginning of the video, this video is a collaboration with Tosin at Tosin's Takeover on her channel. When you're done here watching me, make sure you click her link in the description box or the iCard so you watch what she has to say about what you should do when you finally arrive Canada, because that one is a different ball game, a different roller coaster on its own. If you don't know what to do within your first year arriving Canada, it's going to hinder a lot of your progression. You're going to learn a lot the hard way, like some of us have done. We've had to learn the hard way. So next time, I will see you in my next video. Bye.